Okay, now on to complementary pathways, which is our third and last relevant solution in the Malaysian context. Before we go on further, can I see a thumbs up if you've heard about the term complementary pathways? Wow, that's great. Quite a few of us actually. So it seems like this is not a foreign terminology or concept to us. So for those of us who are unfamiliar, complementary pathways are in essence legal routes to relocate to another country outside of the resettlement program. In other words, these are the migration options and programs that are not the resettlement program by which refugees and asylum seekers can legally and safely go to and stay in another country. Just to emphasize, such programs are government owned and led. This means that the receiving government themselves manage these programs, and UNHCR is not involved in their processing. In other words, refugees and asylum seekers who are interested should apply directly to these programs without a UNHCR referral. UNHCR also does not have access to information pertaining to the status of applications under these programs. At current time, the role of UNHCR Malaysia when it comes to complementary pathways is mainly to share information on verified complementary pathway opportunities, for example, the criteria and application processes, so that refugees and asylum seekers can be autonomous in exploring those opportunities. UNHCR Malaysia does this by publishing the information on its Refugee Malaysia website. Complementary pathways is truly a term coined by UNHCR in recent years. And although the term is relatively new, refugees and asylum seekers in Malaysia have actually been benefiting from some of these migration options for many, many years now. I'm sure some of us have at least heard of the Australian Special Humanitarian Program, or the SHP, the Canadian Private Sponsorship Program, or the PSR, and the family reunification programs offered by various resettlement countries. So more recently, we also saw the rollout of the US Welcome Corps, which is the new sponsorship program of the US. Besides the more established types of complementary pathways, such as the sponsorship and family reunification programs, which we've just mentioned, UNHCR and other stakeholders have also been working on expanding third country education and employment opportunities. These could be programs that allow refugees and asylum seekers to enter and stay in another country on a study or work visa. So details on the complementary pathways programs that we've mentioned can be found on UNHCR Malaysia's Refugee Malaysia website. So for today's webinar, we will not go through the details of each of these programs, as UNHCR might not necessarily be aware of changes to the details, and a detailed briefing today might actually cause confusion in future. As such, we very much encourage you to obtain the information straight from the source by visiting the official website. So, this slide and the next four slides we are going to see are for the purposes of illustration. The pictures here we see are directly taken from our Refugee Malaysia website. This is how the complementary pathways page of the Malaysia Refugee website looks like. Now, as we scroll down the complementary pathways page, you'll find this section on family reunification with many country flags. These countries provide family reunification opportunities for refugees and asylum seekers. To find out more about how your relative in any of those countries can assist you in joining them, click on the country flag that is relevant to you. Next, as you continue scrolling down the complementary pathways page, you will see dedicated sections for three sponsorship programs offered by three respective countries, namely Canada's Private Sponsorship of Refugees, or the PSR, the Australian Special Humanitarian Program or SHP, and the US Welcome Corps. So here on this slide, we have the example of the Canadian private sponsorship program. So the words in blue can be clicked on and they lead you to the official government website where detailed, accurate information can be obtained. Scrolling down further, for those who are interested in exploring education opportunities in another country, you can explore the UNHCR Opportunities platform. On this platform, you can specify where you're from, your preferred field of study, the degree type you're looking for, and your ideal language of study. Thereafter, you will be able to explore relevant education opportunities based on the search results. As we go to the bottom of the same Refugee Malaysia webpage, we'll see this section on employment opportunities. There, you'll find information on two organizations, Talent Beyond Boundaries and Talent Leave Canada. Both organizations require those who wish to explore employment opportunities in another country to first register and update their profile. So yes, we have come to the end of our webinar. Thank you for listening in. As Amalina has mentioned, please do post your questions using the Q&A function at the top of your screen. The Durable Solutions team will review your questions carefully towards improving the information we provide going forward, as well as our communication with the various communities in the future. Thank you.